Hello. I've had a lot of questions regarding the new Caregiver pilot program that allows interested applicants to get PR once they arrive in Canada. And one of the questions that I get asked often is the language requirement. So, for immigration purposes, regardless of your academic achievement, whether master's, PhD, when it comes to Canada immigration, you would need IELTS or any of the language proficiency exam that is accepted in Canada, right? So let me break down for you what you need to do, and let me tell you what you cannot do. You cannot use your university English proficiency letter to argue your case for you to be exempted when it comes to the language requirement. I've talked about it already that you don't need IELTS to get a job on the job bank, right? So you need the IELTS for the pilot program, which is yet to be launched. It's going to be launched in September or even sometime end of this year or early 2025. But getting the job is the most difficult part. So start applying for the jobs and start preparing yourself for IELTS so that once you write it, then you would be able to qualify for the PR. So the IELTS is just an English language test administered by the British Council. It is not only IELTS that is accepted by the Canada Immigration. They also have what we call CELPIP, and that is the English language test administered by the government of Canada. Right. So as far as the IELTS is concerned, it needs to match the Canadian language benchmark of level 4. That's the barest minimum. I think it goes all the way up to 11 or 12. And the IELTS tests 4 areas. It tests reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Right? Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So if you are wondering what is the barest minimum score you need in the IELTS to be eligible for the CLB4, you need 3.5 in reading, 3.5 in reading, and then 4.0 in writing and speaking, 4.0 in writing and speaking, right? 4.0 in writing and speaking, and 4.5 in listening. 4.5 in listening. So that is the average, the minimum that you can get to qualify for the CLB benchmark 4. I believe I'm going to look for some resources to help you prepare for the IELTS. It is not difficult. I haven't written IELTS before, but I know that it is just like an everyday, day-to-day English. So if you've been to the high school or you've been to the university, then you should be able to write it. But if you want to know whether you want to get prepared for it, the resources, I want you to comment on this video so that I can go and look for it and come and share with you. Like, it's going to be like a PDF file that you can read and then get yourself ready and prepared for it. If you also want to go for classes so that you can prepare yourself or learn with others, that is also an option. Yeah, so in writing the IELTS, I know some of you have asked about the UKVI general IELTS test, and I'm not 100% sure whether that is acceptable by the Canadian immigration. The UKVI IELTS general is just solely or purposely for United Kingdom visa and immigration purposes, right? So if you have that already, maybe you can use it and see how it goes when it comes to the PR application. But I would strongly encourage you to rewrite it if you have the chance, and just write it for the IELTS general. So with the IELTS, we have the academic, we have the general, and the life skills. The academic is purposely for those that want to pursue academic training, and then the general is the one that is best suited for immigration purposes, and the life skills one is just something related to the UK. It only assesses like just 2 of the 4 instead of assessing all 4, which is the reading, writing, speaking, and listening. It only assesses just the 2, just 2 of it. So that you don't need. So what you need when you want to write the IELTS is to register for the general. If you want to know how to register in your home country, just comment below with the name of your country, and I'll send you the specific link so you can get information about it. So guys, that is all that you need to know regarding the Canadian language benchmark as far as the new pilot program for caregivers are concerned. And I want you to know that you don't need IELTS to apply for the jobs. Start applying for the jobs now and start preparing for the IELTS, which you will need when it comes to the PR portion of it. As it stands now, there are not a lot of details as to all the things that they need when it comes to applying for the permanent residence itself, apart from knowing that once you get a caregiver job, you arrive, then you get PR upon arrival. You have to apply for it. It's not going to be issued to you for free. You need to apply for it. You need your resume, you need your academic qualification and all that. But as the information comes out and they clarify, I'll be sure to come your way and update you with all the latest Canada immigration news. So until I come your way again next time, stay blessed.